not every prospector is as dedicated as Pete. He goes the extra mile. He digs all the way down to his very neck so he can get the gold on the bedrock, no matter how deep it is. G'day guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. Today it is the third day, or the fourth day, I can't remember, where it's over 40 degrees Celsius. So what better way to spend the day than coming out here to a beautiful creek in some cold water in the high country that we can just chill out in and find some beautiful gold. I'm out here with Pete, and with a bit of luck, by the end of today we'll have something really nice to look at. So we've got a bit of a plan today. It's early in the morning. It's probably only around 7:30. I don't know. I'm not looking at my clock. I'm just trying to survive. This is the hole that me and Pete worked last time we were here. Now, it was a little inside bend gravel bar, much like where Pete's got his high banker down there, and it's a really cool spot. There is some super coarse gold here. We pulled out a 1.36 grams of gold, just utilizing the croc gold trap that we got down there. We thought we'd come back today though with the high banker and the croc gold trap. Pete's going to run a test further downstream. Now, there's a reason for that, and that's really interesting. You see on this side of the stream that there's a whole heap of bedrock, and this bedrock runs all the way up as far as you can see around that corner and in the same direction down there. So this side of the creek has no gravel. All this gravel here is from the croc gold trap processing the dirt out of this side of the creek. Now this side of the creek has all of the dirt, and if you look at it, the bedrock actually slopes down this way. So what we're doing today is coming up to this shelf of bedrock right here, which continues down past Pete's high banker, and we're going to dig in and down and trying to follow that so we can find the bottom to where hopefully the really good gold will be, because pulling 1.36 grams out just using a river sluice, and it was pretty easy going, was really cool. So finding the bottom's going to be important, and we've got a two lane river going on here, which is advantageous to us. So without further ado, let's get going. Pete's trying my unlimited revive shovel. Well, I think it's amazing. What do you think? What shovel? My shovel. Yeah, not your shovel. Sweet YouTube shovel. Hay feed for today is unreal. 40-degree days just makes trees burst into bloody pollen release, and it kills me every single time. But we're here. So we've got a little bit more of an idea of what I'm doing now. I started digging in from this bedrock shelf here, and there's a little trench here that I'm going to yabby pump out. It's not very deep, doesn't have very much clay or anything in there, but the rocks are jammed in, so there's a good chance there's gold. On the second ridge, which is just here, so we've got the bedrock comes down, then back up, and then really back down. It's actually coming to a V just here. And that V is directly in line where we were starting to get that really good gold, almost exactly where that water's coming through, really turbulent and fast. And I've seen several bits of gold go down the crock. So we know that the gold is in that line, and we know that it's in a clay that's sort of grey and full of roots and all sorts of stuff. So following this bedrock down, I should be able to find a nice pocket where it's come down the river, hit the bedrock that's come up right here. So right here it's quite steep and high, and there should be a little pocket down there. Well, I'm hoping there's a little pocket down there. And as Pete was saying, the only way that he's going to beat me is if I keep talking on my camera for YouTube. So I've got to keep digging so I can try and beat him with a river sluice. The worst thing about the croc gold trap, the worst thing, is that you can see gold go down the fluid bed. And the problem with that is it makes you watch it instead of just digging for more gold. So you waste so much time staring at gold going through the grizzly bars. I must tell you what's going on today. Me and Pete have a little bit of a, not a wager, but more of an idea that we reckon that the croc gold trap is potentially competitive with a small high banker. Now Pete's is not a small high banker by any means, but what we want to do is test the theory to see if this could catch a similar amount of gold to what Pete gets with his high banker. Because let me run you through the numbers. This is quicker to set up and quicker to clean out and gives you less concentrates than what a high banker does. So I get extra time to dig while Pete's doing his clean out, his setup, his pack down and his pan out. I can probably get another hour of digging in, but he can process tons more dirt. He can throw like 3 or 4 shovels in his sluice before he pushes the dirt down the sluice run, while I'm still on 1 or 2. So I lose ground in the middle. I don't think it will beat it, but I think it will stay competitive, and that's what we're going to see today. So by the end of it, we'll know. I've got to get back to digging, stop looking at gold in the grizzly bars, and try and stay competitive with him. I can't resist anymore. I'm going to do a clean out. This is my hole. I'll put you under so you can check out just how big it is. Pete's going to still crank away, but I've got to know. I'm so scared. What if there's no gold? Please? Oh, relief. Sweet relief. Pete, there's still gold here. Pete's just decided to do a bit of a clean out because he couldn't wait any longer to see if he had gold, just like me. So we're gonna, oh yep, there we go. Look at that, in the mat. I'll put it on this angle, actually, you'll be able to see it better. Just there. Beautiful. Oh, where? Oh, yeah. Just down the bottom of that hole. So after Pete's done his clean out, it was a really rough clean out. We know there's gold still in his mat because I was picking it up and showing it to him, and he's like, yeah, I'll get it later. He's still got to pan that out, and this is the first lot, so we'll find out what he's got from the hole where he is directly in line with where I'm working. So there should be good gold here. There should be. Here we go. Whoa, that's a nice big flat bit. Well, there we go. Well, you got one really good bit. That's a picker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a nugget.
Not a nugget.
Not
I think we're about level at the moment though, for the amount of gold we've got each, give or take. Well, what I had thought was just hay fever this morning seems to have developed into something of a cold, which is awesome. My energy's gone through the floor, which is making shoveling just great. I think Pete's going to win, but that's alright because I've got something really important to talk to you about. I am holding a fundraiser for Beyond Blue during the month of March. Now, there's a little ways off. There's a little bit of preparation and planning that I'm going to be doing. And I wanted to ask everyone who follows my channel and who is watching this video who might like to get involved in donating prizes for me to give away in the effort to raise more money for Beyond Blue. You could be an individual or a company, and in return your company or donation will feature on my channel. It reaches over 40,000 people every month for the month of March, and the videos will stay up there indefinitely. So it's a great bunch of advertising for you. It'll be for a great cause, and if you've got the ability to donate a prize, I would love to hear from you. Please send me a private message on Facebook or to my email address, which will be below here. My throat's killing me. It's getting harder to film, so I'm not going to do much, but this is cool. Gold against the grizzly. Well, I am calling it quits for the day. 4.5 hours of digging in a hole while you're not feeling great was enough for me. Don't know what Pete's doing. Pete's found a lot of gold, which is awesome. I found about 0.5 gram. I go home, eat some medicine, and then do a bit of a conclusion, show you some gold. Well, here we go, ladies and gents. This is Pete's take for the day. Pretty impressive if I do say so myself. Off just 2 runs, which is alright. And his hole's pretty decent, obviously. Using a high banker, he can just chew through some dirt. He's cleaned out about 1 meter's worth of dirt there. So this lead's just huge. Like, it starts all the way up there and then comes all the way around this bend, and we're assuming it just keeps going because you can see piles of rock and plant and whatnot the whole way along. Well guys, I made it back. I've pretty well lost my voice. And I feel terrible. All the chemists were closed, so no sweet drugs for me to make yourself feel better. I just get to sweat it out in 41-degree heat with no air conditioning. It's awesome. Man flu is in full effect. Had a really awesome day today. Pete got a .91 from 2 runs in his sluice, roughly about 3 hours worth of digging. Which is pretty decent going. He worked about a cubic metre of soil. I worked considerably less and died. I've got the gold in here that I'm going to weigh up for you. Ta-da! Normally I'd save this right for the very end, but check out the gold that I got for the day. Not too bad considering I feel absolutely freaking shocking. We're just going to weigh it up. And we'll see what my January total is at. My January total so far is at 3.2 something grams. Now I've just added a 0.67 to it, so I'm just over 4 grams now for January. And that's the rest of it in that tube, and 4 grams for January is pretty good. If I have learned anything, it's you do this part over a pan. Yeah, that'll about do. Just before I end the video and go inside and watch Gold Rush and do not a whole lot for the next couple of days, I wanted to give a quick mention about my fundraiser that I'll be holding in March. Mental illness is something that affects myself and my family, and is near and dear to my heart. We've had suicides, I've had close friends try and do horrible things to themselves because of mental illness, and I want to raise as much money as I can in the month of March to give to Beyond Blue, who do fantastic work dealing with suicide, depression and anxiety. And to do this, I'll be using a website called My Cause. All donations will go directly to Beyond Blue, and I am looking for sponsors who might want to jump on board and donate prizes so that we can help raise funds for this cause. So if you're an individual or if you are a company that would like to get on board, please give me a message at my email account that I've set up for Vo-Gus Prospecting, or on Facebook, or leave a comment in the description or in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. I really appreciate your support, and I look forward to hearing from you. More details will be followed, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, check out my pet scorpion.